I'm Dan Galusha, and welcome to another edition of Shootin' Plink. Well, today we're going to be starting our test and evaluation of another Ruger. And this one is the Max9. It's a compact pistol. It's 9mm, and it has a weight around 18 ounces. I'll show it to you for one thing. It also has something else on the site, because this particular model is a 3515. There's several different ones of it. This comes with two different capacity magazines, a 12 round and a 10, and both of those have got a +1, of course. You have one in the chamber, and that's another thing. This will fire without the magazine being in it, and it will fire the one round that you'll have in the chamber. And we're going to be talking about this in a little bit too. This is what's called ready dot, because this particular model has got another sight to it. As I said, it's got two different magazines, and right now we've got this one in here. This is the 10 round, and I'll show you why I've got one loaded and one not. This is unloaded right now. It's got safety on. It's got a manual safety, as you can see. As you can see, she's open, and this is kind of hard to push back, I will say that. And there, that's caught in there, and to push that down without a loaded magazine, just don't want to do it. So you got to do it that way. Anyway, that's, I guess, some sort of a safety feature. We're going to talk more about that in a little bit. Anyhow, what this has got is a ready dot. This has also got a titanium front sight, and it's a fiber optic. It's a very, very good fiber optic for what I've seen. I haven't fired it yet. We're going to be firing it for the first time together, and there are a few things that people have brought up about possible problems on this. Well, we're going to find out. We're not going to talk about those, because we're going to find out actually what we do with it. Now, this right here is called a ready dot. You do not need a battery in this thing, and hopefully I can get it up here and show you. Maybe if I put my hand up here, you can see the if I get it just right, that is a 15. There you can see it. Okay, that is a 15 MO8 dot. Why would you want one that big? Well, they say that dot is because it's co-witnessed already with this. The only thing that's adjustable is this. This is, you can bring it across like that. That's just a regular adjustment for windage. That's it. You can't do it for elevation. But this dot's supposed to be, since it's co-witnessed, it's supposed to be so that you can come back onto your follow-up shot quickly. The barrel is 3.2 inches. Overall, 6 inches. I think I might have told you that already. The trigger, there's more safeties than just this one. This one right now, okay. Put the safety on the manual, that's right there like that. This up here, you've got a trigger safety, which you can see. It has got a pretty good, as you will see here, I'll pull it. Pretty good crisp release. And it resets quickly, but so it's good that way, and we're going to find out more about it when we actually shoot this thing. Now what I want to show you on this, now we're going to put this magazine in. It's an empty magazine, as you can see. There's nothing in it, as you already know. Okay, bring it back. It'll lock open on the final round like that. No more rounds in there, right? Okay, you want to push this and close it? Unless you release that, you can't do it. Now, watch. We're going to take this 12 rounder. It's already loaded. That's what I want to show you. It's in there. Okay, now we're going to lock it open first. Do it like this. Going to change out magazines, right? Okay, we drop this. We take a loaded one. Now, if you remember before, that would not go back. Get my hand around here. Went back. It loaded around. Now we are loaded. Put that on safe. Okay, we got one round in there. This is another reason I wanted to have one loaded. I don't know if you can see it or not. I think you can right here. That's a viewing port. Now I know a lot of you already know about those because a lot of guns have got those now. They have to for certain state regulations. But you can also, on this side, if you can see it right in here, you can see that there is a round in here. Now I'll take that out and we'll unload her. I'm going to pick it up. Drop that around. Now, we'll take the empty one and put it back in so that we can play around with this a little bit more. Put safety on. But, as far as actually putting it on, you've already seen what the dot looks like. It is very quick on, especially that green one. Now, say you don't want this on there. No problem. In here, and there's also, I want to talk to you about this, there is this little package right here. What that is the plate. You can remove this and put this plate back on, and you have a standard gun with just that sight. That's all there is to it. But when you come up, and this is the thing that I found that's kind of odd. Now I'm on target. That red dot just seems like it all of a sudden adjusts to going right over the top of it. So you fire your first round, now it's right on, but then it just moves right down to where it should be. So it takes a little bit. That I'm not too sure about. We'll be finding out more about that when we fire it. Trying to think if there's anything else that we need to talk about. Well, for one thing, and we're going to have this in another video, because you know we've showed you before how to tear them apart, clean them properly and all that, which I've done. There is a little, I call it a trap door, but this thing right here, this goes down, and there's a pin, which there's this little hole right here. You have to take something and push that out. You can take like a big paper clip, or I've got a real small screwdriver tip on my Leatherman tool. I'll just take that, stick that in there, and then the pin comes out back here. And like I said, we'll show you all that when we actually go to show you how to tear this apart and clean it. But here is one problem I'm going to bring up right now because I've already experienced it. This little trap door. There's been some people that say that theirs don't go up. Well, mine don't want to go down. I've got to push it really hard, and I get it down there, and then all of a sudden it's kind of on an angle. It actually looks like it goes down one side. You got to do it until it clicks into place. So I take my Leatherman again. I just take my pliers tip and push down on it. Now hear it click, then I know it's clear. But it does have that problem, at least so far. So we're going to find out more about that. Like I said, we're going to find out about the shooting too. But this this sight, this front sight, I really like this. I mean, I could easily use it without that red dot thing, or as they call it, the ready dot. It's a certain deal. You can tell she's been oiled up. I did it. I reworked on this thing. I wanted everything. It's got a very, very strong spring. Take safety off again. It is, as you can tell, it's got a very strong spring. It's got a striker fired in here. There's not a whole lot more to tell you about it. As you can see, it is definitely compact, because look at it on the side of my hand here. Oh, we're going to talk about these. This down here, if you want, and most of your guns come this way, it has one of these feet so that you can put that on here, and then you got a little bit of an extension for your pinky down here. But it doesn't seem that bad. Yeah, I'm down here. Some people say, oh, I got to wrap it down here. But I don't know. I'm just hitting it here. I don't have the largest hand in the world, but if you want to re-grip it tight, you can get it like this, and perhaps that extension would help. I don't know. That's up to the person on that. I mean, I'm not going to say one way or the other on it. All I know is we're probably going to shoot it this way, but I will tell you this. We'll take that one out and show you on this. Now, this is the 12-round magazine. You don't really need it with that one. You do not need that extra extension because it's already there on your hand, unless you have some real big hands, and then you might want to. But I would say more so that if you're wanting something, you would want it on that one, on that 10 round. And I may go ahead and just do that too. But like I says, we're gonna be shooting these again, or we're gonna be shooting it, period, for the first time, and that will be. I don't know if I'm going to do the gun cleaning part of it first and show you how to do that, or we're going to go out to Cedar Oaks and do some shooting. Probably gun cleaning first. Anyway, and it depends on the weather. We're going to try to get out there as soon as we can. Right now it's getting colder. We're supposed to have a big snowstorm, so yeah, we won't be going then. But anyhow, this is the overview of the Ruger Max9, and just stay tuned for more in this series. So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.